The fall in global oil prices has cast doubt on whether new oil producers will be able to find the money to develop their reserves, but Uganda says it is taking advantage of the price reduction across the board to start work on its refinery and pipeline.
At this material time, when the crude prices are low, the cost of those activities is low. So let's use the opportunity of low prices to develop and enter into production. So by the time we start production, the prices will be up and therefore we shall maximize the benefits.
That can't be guaranteed, however, and the government insists the low costs of producing a barrel of oil in Uganda mean companies will still be able to break even if production starts before prices start to rise again. Uganda confirms it has an estimated 6.5 billion barrels of oil reserves, with a recovery success projected at 1.4 billion barrels. But analysts say delays in production are affecting companies involved in oil and gas activities. Hundreds of workers have been laid off as oil companies cope with the inactivity in the sector.
As I talk now, there are so many activities which are taking place parallel. You know, we are developing this. We want to give production licenses. We want to prepare crude to power. We are preparing for refining. We are preparing to export crude. Once all those are done, the story should be complete.
Uganda is also considering a pipeline through Tanzania to export oil if it proves cheaper than alternatives. Earlier, the country's President Museveni agreed with his Kenyan counterpart to develop the oil pipeline to Lamu Port, dropping an earlier option of using Mombasa or Dar es Salaam, believed to be longer and more expensive.
Uganda is very interested in getting a least cost route to the coast so that our crude oil does not lose any value in the transportation. So the effort to evaluate the different routes is in that light.
Oil companies have raised fears over the Kenyan route, citing security concerns along the border with Somalia. An earlier 2018 target for Uganda's oil production is unlikely, given the shifting global dynamics in the oil and gas industry. Energy experts say uncertainty in the future oil prices is likely to impact on Uganda's planned investments in a refinery and export pipeline. Baleke, CCTV, Kampala.